Yo, still Mills, what's the diz? Man, it's hot in this motherfucker in this room. Let me turn this fan on real quick, man. Connor Ben, bro. Connor fucking Ben, man. Hell yeah. I've been getting a lot of flack for I don't know how long because of this, man. I got a lot of what's the word I want to look for? What's the word I want to say? Uh 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 I got a lot of confidence in him as a fighter, right? And my coach been shredding me. A few of the fighters that I know from out here been just shredding me. Man, he ain't this, he ain't that. He looks like a completely different fighter by what he just did just 30 minutes ago, man. Last fight, I was like, man, it looked bad. He looked terrible. You know, he didn't look terrible, but he just really looked like he wasn't ready to compete at an elite level, man. So for him to come out there and do what he just did to Chris Algieri, I don't want to do the Earl Spence comparisons when all that. I don't want to do that. Algieri is a little bit older. He fought Spence at least 4 or 5 years ago. Yeah, it's about 4 or 5 years ago. Before he even got his title shot, he got his title shot. What, 2018? Yeah, about 2018. He beat Brooks. So we talking 2016, 2017. He fought Algieri. So I don't want to do those comparisons. I don't. But if you do make those comparisons, he eradicated him in a little bit more devastating fashion, man. He didn't get back up. It took Spence about 3 and 4 times to drop him, or step on him completely. Conor Ben put this man to sleep with one straight right hand down the pipe, man. He looked real good, man. The footwork, he was cutting off the ring a whole hell of a lot better. He was jabbing, really good head movement, and really good counterpunching. And that's what eventually met Algieri's fate, was his Conor Ben's counterpunching capabilities. He just looked really smooth in there today, man. Real good. He was getting really low up under shots, man. Slipping. He was real poised in the pocket. He ain't slipped too far out. He ain't dipped too far down under. He ain't do none of that. Just straight off the line. Got right off of the line and was able to capitalize. Got low enough up under the shots and was spin out to get up out of position, so he couldn't. Man, he just looked real smooth in there tonight, man. He looked real. Homie looked real poised in there, man. I do want to say though, I don't think everything doesn't have to be met, thrown with bad intentions, man. Work the jab a little bit more, pump the jab a little bit more, switch the variations of the speed on the jab, set shots up a little bit better, and just get just get a little bit more complex with your attack. And you're gonna be a problem, man. He looked really nice out there today, man. The jab is there. The jab is there. I don't like what he said about Adrian Granados. He didn't come to win. He claimed to make it difficult. Well, shit, man, you got to know how to deal with that level of adversity. Not everybody's gonna come in there to bang with you. Not everybody can, withstand those punches that you got to give out and equal, the playing field with the equalizer for themselves. Even if they do, if they got the opportunity to step outside and box with you from the outside and set traps and use lateral movement, they're going to go about doing that. It's the smarter way to fight. You got to know how to do that and still look impressionable to the motherfuckers that's supporting you. That's about all I got to say that's a negative, man. Like in the now, I know last video I was like, man, I think Adrian Broner will get him. I don't feel like that right now. I don't feel like that. I no longer feel like that. And with Adrian Broner talking about he might go get this money with EH, that might be the next matchup that we fuck around and get. And that's a damn good fight. But he looked real sharp in there tonight, man. He looked really sharp. The body work, the body attack was there, man. Just he really was. It was an assault on the body tonight, man. I'm talking 2 and 3 shots downstairs, just digging to the body, digging down, just digging, man. It was a real good assault on the body tonight, man. He looked real sharp in there, man. I'm happy to see it because he's a dude that I got a lot of faith in and confidence in going forward. If you can stay poised in the way that you look tonight, with sky's the limit. I do want to see you set up punches a little bit better though. I do want to see you work the jab, you know, from a different approach. Everything doesn't have to be met with bad intentions. You dig? If you get in there with somebody who's able to make you miss and make you pay, and can to withstand those blows, it could be a long night for you, man. Even Algieri caught you a few times where, you know what I'm saying, the counter left hands, check left hooks, countering with the right hand over the top. He caught you with a few of those, man. So if you can't keep an opponent guessing, they just know every jab you throw is going to be hard, so you getting your whole entire shot, weight behind the shot. It's a little bit easier to telegraph than just peppering and just, you know, pumping it and fainting with it. That's what I'm worried about. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm worried about. I don't want to see you get in there and just, everything is off the jab. It's a hard jab. It's a hard jab. Don't got to be like that. That just fight by fight. Just tweak all those little kinks that you got in your game right now. Just tweak them little by little. And by the time you get to one of the big dogs, man, I'm saying, man, oh yeah, hey, man. Hey, I'm loving what I'm seeing from dude though, man. I would like to see how he, you know, I don't know if him and Josh, I don't recall him and Josh Kelly ever fighting. I would like to see that fight. That would be, I think that'd be a real good test for him as well. You know, seeing how he does with a Josh Kelly, because Josh Kelly is pretty slick. And I think he needs to learn how to deal with a slick fighter. Even though he beat Adrian Granados, who isn't a slick fighter, but the fact that he looked like Ali in there against him is kind of like, oh, bro. But you just stopped the slick fight. You just knocked out a slick fighter in Chris Algieri. Good shit, you know what I'm saying? Good shit. And I would like to see it with the likes of a Josh Kelly, who's a little bit who's more in their, you know, in their prime, a little bit younger. So they, you know, they haven't taken as much damage, even though he, you know, he got did dirty his last match. He's still young. He's a little bit younger. I would like to see you in there with somebody like that. You know, but if not, then hey, it is what it is, man. I think at this point in time, you may be ready for Amir Khan and Kell Brook. You may just be ready for them. You may be ready for them, man. I would love to see it personally, man. But it's a world of difference from the last fight into this fight. You look real sharp in there tonight. Good work. I enjoyed seeing that shit. I got faith in you. Let's keep pushing this shit forward in the right direction. And let's get you the big fights, my dude. So, good win, man. We looking forward to the next one. At least I am. If nobody else is, I am. Believe that. Deuces.